So you want a PlayStation 5, but you only have $100. But guess what? There isn't any, so it doesn't matter. You're going to have to wait. But if you can wait and have $100, maybe, just maybe, you can get one. But you're going to have to get high, like Richard Branson.
Hello humans, and welcome to another episode of Gen X Gamer. That's right, the video game show that is not hosted by an annoying e-beggar. There is no Patreon, no super chats. That's right, we just talk about the games we love and how fun it is to hoard them. Collect them. Now, with that said, let's get ready for the show. On today's episode, this show is intended for mature audiences only. Viewer discretion is advised.
Hello humans, and welcome to another episode of Gen X Gamer. Well, I hear you. A lot of people don't like to wait. Before I begin, let me say this. I am not a financial advisor, okay? I'm not as wise as Pat Contry that can give out financial information that he doesn't know anything about. But I can tell you this. I can tell you what I would do. I can tell you what I'm doing, right? Remember, if you need financial advice, seek a professional. But if you want to listen to some guy talk some smack on YouTube on how he funds his gaming collection and other things, then, you can hang around here. Virgin Galactic. Oh, wow. This company is very low. Less than $10 right now. It's traded as high as $50 plus, right? So it's very, very undervalued right now. And long term, I think they can go 4 and 5x, not 10x. Not 10. I know you Amico investors and television investors only like 10x. Well, I can't tell you 10x right now. Maybe, could be a possibility. Anything could happen, right? But I do see a 4x here in the near future, if I had to guess, right? And that's where I'm putting some of my stock in, right? Personal stock, not the stuff that we talk about. It's not the investment from zero, but I know a lot of people are not as patient, right? They don't want to grow rich slowly. They want it tomorrow. They want crypto gains right now. Well, you're going to have to get high with Richard Branson, man. Let me tell you why I like this company, right? I like companies that are disruptive, that change, right, the world, that do different things, that's something that they have a market on. Now, there's plenty of people going to space, right? You can see Bezos and, of course, Elon, but he's pioneering the tourist experience, right? And when I think about that, I think long term, people are going to be more comfortable flying in a plane, something that they're familiar with, right? Rather than just a rocket shooting them up to space.
Now let me ask you as a customer, how would you rather fly? In this dildo-looking thing? With this guy taking steroids? An HGH? Jeez, I wonder what kind of cocktail this guy is taking. Look at him, he's ripped. He's older than me. Or ride on a regular spaceship that looks like a plane, nice and chrome, like the future, right? With a soft-mannered man that has an English accent. I think people will pick number 2 every time.
Now, if you haven't seen any of this, how this works, go ahead and check it out. I love investing in things that can change the world, A lot of people, especially in this younger generation, think that they can change the world by yelling and holding up signs and blocking the freeways. By the way, whoever blocks the freeways, take one of these. Jeez, I hate that. Go make your point at the park. Don't block the freeway, man. I'm just trying to get to work. Anyway, guys. Yes, this could change everything, right? Because the technology they're using on these ships could also be used on airplanes to make air travel faster. Intercontinental flights would be faster, right? If they use this technology. I think Rolls-Royce has a contract with them to use some of their technology in their engines. But let me say this, I really like this company long term. I look for them to do this kind of movement because COVID has slowed everything down. It really, really has. And one of the things that slowed down is transportation. You know, people wanting to get in a capsule, get in a rocket all together, right, and going up to space. Now, they've done test runs. He's gone to space himself to prove the technology, right? So if I had, right, if I didn't already have a PlayStation 5, hey, you know what? I don't have a Series X, but you know what? I'd rather get a computer first. So maybe some computer money for me, but maybe for you, a PlayStation, right? Could it 4X? Quite possibly, I believe so, right? That's just my opinion. And it's good as any other opinion of any of the guy that's talking out there on the internet.
Now, guys, this is just not wishful thinking. This stock has been in the 50s before, twice. You know, and every time it hits up there, people sell off. So it just goes up and down. So if we get in here, which is the lowest it's ever been, you know, you can bet your bottom dollar is going to go back up there. Well, probably, right? In most likelihood. But that's what I'm counting on, and that's where I'm putting my money in. So, you know, this could be a very good probability that in the future, you know, I'm not saying it's going to happen tomorrow, but, you know, in 6 months, a year, yeah, it could quadruple and also, you know, buy you that PlayStation you've been looking for.
But I get those kind of questions. Well, why do I have to wait, 10 years, 20 years? And I'll make another video on that. But, if you're asking me short term, what I like, what would I invest my money if I wanted a PlayStation 5 when they're available later on this year? I like this bet. It's not a bet, by the way. It's an investment. But I like this stock. I like the stock to grow. I like the company. I like the technology. And that's where I would put $100 if I wanted to 4X and buy a PlayStation 5. I'll catch you on the next one. Take care.
New videos every weekend and whenever I feel like it. Oh yeah, almost forgot. Ring that bell.